As a backend engineer, when building your APIs, there are cases where you only need to receive a request once, but your client sends the request more than once. So how do you handle this? You can resolve this by creating a request ID checker. A request ID checker basically ensures that every different request carries a unique ID, and that ID must be passed on every request. So if you notice that a request ID has already been used previously, it rejects the new incoming request if it carries that same ID. But if it carries a different ID, then it is accepted and the request is processed. Implementing a request ID checker would look something like this. You have your incoming request from any of your maybe your HTTP protocol, gRPC, wherever you're getting your request from. Then you get your request ID. If you're on HTTP, it should be available. I would recommend passing it to the header, right? Then you want to check, you compare the request ID to your existing database records to see if it actually exists. If it doesn't exist, then you accept the request and save the request ID. Then you go ahead to process the request. But if the ID actually exists, then you just reject the request. Implementing this in Python would look something like this. So you have your request ID here, which is serving as your database record, and you have a middleware that basically gets the request ID from the header and checks if that request ID already exists in your database record. If it exists, it throws an exception. If it doesn't, it updates the request ID with your database record, and it performs the function expected by the request. From what you can see here, we have our withdraw API, we have all our logic in here, but all the logic to do the duplicate check is added to our middleware. If you like this video, don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe for more tips like this. I'll see you on the next one.